He's wanted by police in Central America for questioning about a murder. Now the man who's credited with inventing antivirus software is here in Portland.
Had you ever been to Portland before?
Nope.
John McAfee, one of the Rose City's newest residents. Welcome to KOIN Local 6 at 11. I'm Ken Body. Today in his first local TV interview, we learned John McAfee is shopping for a house in Portland. KOIN Local 6 reporter Lisa Balick sat down for an exclusive one-on-one with the software millionaire who turned up here after fleeing Balick.
Yeah, I don't need antivirus. I know what to do. I don't use my own. I never use my own.
Unlike the rest of us, the pioneer of antivirus software has the smarts to fend off online attackers without software. He's clearly a controversial character. Here's how he decided on a college major in either math or physics.
Since I'm a very lazy person, I chose math.
McAfee started working in computer programming at GE, then at NASA, Xerox, and Lockheed. When the world's first known computer virus showed up in the 80s, McAfee figured out the antidote.
I wrote a little program and put it up on bulletin board systems. That was before the internet, and it just became a world standard.
Antivirus giant McAfee Associates was born, but in a few years, the namesake sold his shares.
I got bored. It was no longer fun.
Next, he developed one of the first instant messaging programs and headed to Belize for several business ventures. Then, late last year, he made international headlines, wanted for questioning by police in the murder of one of his neighbors in Belize.
Oh, I left because I ran afoul of the government.
McAfee wouldn't talk about the murder today, but he says he sneaked into Guatemala, then was deported back to the U.S. last month. He says he's under an agreement with a London newspaper not to share details until they publish his story. But he will share that he's planning to buy a house here in Portland, where he's collaborating with a local blogger on a cartoon book and a movie about his life.
We have sort of a collective now, and Portland is the central place for that.
He says he's not interested in leaving a mark or a legacy.
I think loving what you do is what makes the difference between success and failure.
Reporting for you, Lisa Balick, KOIN Local 6.
In previous interviews with CNBC, McAfee has said he'd be glad to answer questions about the murder case if authorities were to meet him in a neutral country. He also says he barely even knew the victim.